Real estate reality check. New home sales stumbling last month, unexpectedly dropping to their lowest level in 7 months. Sales of newly constructed homes down 9.4% to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 571,000 units. This is in July. Joining us now, hit TV show, which I watch religiously, $1 Million Listing New York, real estate broker here in New York City, Ryan Serhant. Good to see you. This is not a this is a supply problem, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Which is great for great for you because it means
Not so much for me. I mean, in New York, it's very different from the rest of the country, right? In the rest of the country, you see home sales down to, what was it, 571,000 for the month. But since Trump took office, the average has been about 615,000, so it's still not that bad. And I think if you look at a 5-year average rate, if you look at the last 5 years, it was about 472,000. So I really think what's happening is the market's just taking a little bit of a breather. I know coming from the brokerage world, since January of this year, we have been at a breakneck pace. I mean, prices have gone through the roof. People are running around like crazy, trying to say, okay, well, now it's finally time to buy because we took a little bit of a break last year. And now they're saying, okay, now I'm going to go on vacation. So it's a little bit nice.
Understood. So there are many Americans asking the question whether I should rent or buy. In the most expensive housing markets in the U.S., here is the minimum salary you need to qualify for a mortgage after a 20% down payment. This is according to the National Association of Realtors. So you're going to run through these. The fifth most expensive city is San Diego. Median home price, $605,000. That means you need a salary of more than $100,000. Your reaction to this city?
That's high. That's high. I love how 4 of the top 5 cities are all in California, by the way.
Right.
So you have to have a lot of money if you want to live in California. I think New York and New Jersey are 13th and 14th.
But it's San Diego. It is full of Navy SEALs. Hubba hubba, and the weather is gorgeous.
So you should pay for it.
Right, exactly. So Honolulu, Hawaii is number 4, $760,000. So the salary needed to buy that median home is more than $140,000. That's high because it's Hawaii. Right?
Yeah, and that's also a supply issue.
Yeah,
for sure.
big supply issue.
A lot of these cities are very, very small. Right? These demographics are small, and you have to be able to afford them. But it's pretty amazing that the average median income in the country is only $43,000. And so, I mean, these are big purchases.
But the median home price is also $2-something.
Yeah, $263,000.
Right. So let's quickly run through these one right after another because the top 3 are all in California, as Ryan was pointing out. Anaheim is number 3, then San Francisco, San Jose. That is all technology money. Median home price, and by the way, the median home price is $1.18 million in San Jose. Salary required almost $219,000. For that amount of money, you really get kind of a junky ranch house, quite frankly. It's really shocking.
And you're right, that is a lot of tech money. I have a team member who just moved out to San Francisco and Palo Alto, and she is like busier there than she ever was in New York City because you just have so much new money flooding the market. And if you have expensive new money buying new homes, those people are not sleeping.
Do you see something changing fundamentally with the supply problem across the country, Ryan? Because this is just going to become a bigger and bigger issue, and affordability is going to become a big challenge, as we saw with those 5 cities, because we have so little supply and price just keeps going up.
Of course. I think that new home sale prices are outpacing wage growth, which is definitely an issue. And then you have this kind of dearth of supply throughout the country, caused mostly because it's really expensive to build. It's more expensive to build now, almost double the price than it was last year. If you look at the cost of lumber, if you look at the cost of contractors, and then they're being pulled at every which end to go to different builders. And so it's become harder and harder to create new homes, and that's where we are.
And I think I was just browsing. I wasn't serious. I looked at, I didn't go in it, but I looked at an apartment that you had the listing for.
Oh, you should have come in. I would have sold it.
No, it was $14 million, so that would be no Ryan. I think it was 14.
We'll negotiate.
It was over 10, I think. That's New York. Ryan, it's good to see you. Come back soon, please. Ryan Serhant.